Okay, so kita tunggu berapa orang lagi Screen yang saya share ni boleh tampak? Screen yang saya share?
Boleh, sir.
Boleh sir.
Okay.
Sihat sir.
Sihat. Sihat Aziz?
Sihat sir.
Sekejap Okay, enhancement yang saya bagi semalam tu ada apa-apa problem tak? Enhancement yang saya bagi semalam tu?
Tak ada, sir.
Tak ada so semua okay. Sebab hari ni pun kita akan buat calculation juga. So, kita tengok lagi beberapa orang. Okay, jangan lupa key in attendance. Kena key in attendance baru buka je. So, siapa yang tak isi attendance lagi tu boleh isi dulu lah. Okay, ada okay, kita tunggu lagi 7 orang untuk masuk. Okay, ataupun I think better start now lah. Okay, so Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. Okay, so for today's session, we're going to apply on what we have learned in yesterday's lesson. Okay, yesterday we learned about the concentration and a different way to express concentration. Okay, so hari ni kita akan belajar macam mana kita apply those concentration in a more complicated or let's say in a real life situation lah. Kita akan try. Okay, so the learning outcomes for today, is you should be able to perform calculation involving molarity, mole fraction, percentage by mass and percentage by volume. Suara saya clear tak? Ke dia tak dengar?
Clear, sir.
Clear?
Clear je sir.
Okay. Alright, so kita proceed. Okay, ini example 1 ni is the same example as in your notes. So kita akan belajar macam mana kita nak guna assumption dalam chemistry related problem. Macam mana kita nak assume benda tu. Okay, yang tak silap saya yang senior pernah belajar soalan ni waktu semester 1 dulu. Okay, so kita recap balik. Okay, so a bottle of concentrated nitric acid solution has a label of 95% and density of 0.362 gram per milliliter. So you need to calculate the molarity. Okay, so first thing first, macam biasa awak dapat soalan, you need to write down the information given from the question. Okay, so from the question, said that the percentage by mass of nitric acid is equals to 95% and the density of nitric acid is equal to 0.8362 gram per ml. Okay, normally in order to tackle this kind of question, kita kena write down dulu formula dia. Formula. Ingat, formula is not given in the exam. Formula concentration ni semua you need to memorize. Okay, and you need to apply depends on the situation or depends on the question. Okay, so the question asks you to calculate molarity. So in order to find the molarity of nitric acid, first you need to have the number of mole of nitric acid solute over apa? Nak cari molarity HNO3 divided by what? Mole divided by
Volume.
okay, volume apa?
Volume of
Solvent.
solution.
Okay, so volume of HNO3 solution. Okay, so kalau kita tengok, boleh tak kita directly cari molarity nitric acid ni? Boleh tak kita direct cari? Dia kalau based on information given in the question, boleh tak kita direct cari dia? Boleh tak?
Tak boleh sebab tak ada volume.
Okay, tak. So tak boleh, betul. Tak boleh sebab first tak ada volume, the second one tak ada mole. Okay, so kita okay, if in the question given percentage by mass and density. Okay, kita tulis dulu dia punya formula. Okay, for a percentage by mass of HNO3 is equals to mass of HNO3 solute over mass of HNO3 solution multiply by 100. Okay, kalau kita tengok density pula, okay, density is equal density, apa formula for density? Formula for density.
Mass of solution per volume of solution.
Okay, correct. Mass of solution over volume of solution. So the solution for this case is HNO3. So the mass of HNO3 solution, okay, divided by the volume of solution. Okay, now we want to calculate the molarity and we need the mole solute dulu. Okay, mole solute ni agak-agak awak nak cari daripada mana? So yang diberi dalam soalan hanya dua ni je. Mole solute tu awak nak dapat daripada mana? Mole solute. Nak guna density ke nak guna percentage by mass yang senang? Agak-agak yang mana?
Percentage by mass kot.
Okay, percentage by mass sebab apa? Sebab in the formula, the percentage by mass is mass of solute. So awak boleh cari tu. So from the mass of solute, you can find the mole of solute. So kita cari dulu. Okay, sekarang ni, okay, dan nak cari mass of HNO3 solute, okay, percentage by mass given. Tapi sekarang ni kalau awak tengok, okay, kita kena dapatkan dulu mass of HNO3 solution. Kita kena dapatkan dulu mass of HNO3 solution. So mass ni nak dapat daripada mana? Mass of HNO3 solution.
Daripada formula density.
Okay, daripada formula density. So kita boleh dapatkan daripada formula density. Tapi nak cari mass of HNO3 solution daripada density, awak memerlukan volume of solution. Okay, volume of solution ada tak given in the question? Ada tak? Kalau awak tengok, ada tak diberi volume of solution?
Tak ada.
Okay, tak ada. Okay, in this case, okay, kita kena assume volume dia. Okay, you can assume any number that you want. Awak boleh assume apa-apa nombor pun. Sebab at the end of the day, kita akan dapat jawapan yang sama juga. However, in order to make your life easier, normally the volume of solution we either assume 100 ml or 1000 ml lah, nak senang. Okay, nak senang kita assume guna dua nombor, mana-mana satu. Tapi kalau awak nak assume, contoh awak nak assume 10 ml or 50 ml, it's up to you. Okay, so any assumption that you make to solve the question, awak kena tulis. So any assumption awak kena write down. So assume, okay, the volume of solution is, let's say I assume the volume of solution is 100 ml. Okay, the reason why I use ml, sebab kalau awak tengok density, volume dia, unit dia gram per ml. So reason saya guna ml sebab kita nak cancel out kan dia. Itu reason dia. Okay, setakat ini boleh follow tak setakat ni? Ada apa-apa problem setakat ini?
Boleh.
Sir.
Boleh
Boleh.
Okay. So now we already assume okay, normally in this kind of question ada dua benda je awak boleh assume. Ada dua sahaja. Awak boleh assume mass of solution or you can assume the volume of solution. These are the only two characteristic or properties that you can assume dalam chemistry. Ada dua ni je. Awak boleh assume mass, awak boleh assume volume. Okay, dan dalam soalan awak boleh assume mana-mana pun sebab akan dapat jawapan yang sama juga. Okay, so let's say I assume the volume of solution is 100 ml. So I can compute dalam formula density. So given the density is 0.8362 gram per ml is equal to mass of HNO3 solution, okay, divided by the volume solution. So the volume of solution based on the assumption is 100 ml. Okay, so mass of solution dapat berapa? Mass of HNO3 solution
83.62 gram.
So yes, correct, 83.62 gram. Okay, now we already have the mass of solution. We can calculate the mass of solute by using percentage by mass. Okay, so percentage by mass is given in the question is 95%. So mass of HNO3 solute, so divided by mass of HNO3 solution is 83.62 gram multiplied by 100, then the mass of HNO3 solute, okay, is equals to berapa? Dapat berapa ni?
79.39.
Okay, so 79.439 gram. Okay, so far boleh follow tak? So far boleh follow?
Boleh, sir.
Okay, good. So now we already have the mass of solute. We can find the number of mole of solute. So the number of mole solute, the mole solute HNO3 is equal to mass solute, which is 79.439 gram, over molar mass of the solute. So the molar mass is Dang Surya, kalau boleh mute mic. Okay, 63 gram per mole. Okay, so the mole of HNO3 solute that you will get is 1.261 mole. Okay, so we have the mole of solute, we have the volume of the the volume of solution, so we can find the molarity. So the molarity of nitric acid is equal to 1.261 mole over 0.1 liter. Remember that in molarity, the volume must always in liter. So your final answer is going to be 12.61 molar. Okay, boleh? Boleh ni?
Boleh.
Boleh. Okay, saya nak awak buat sekali dengan saya tau sebab ni calculation yang awak kena practice terus. Okay. This is example 1. Okay, example tu is lagi panjang sikit lah, tapi the technique is still the same. Remember that in this kind of question, there are only two things that you can assume. Mass of solution, volume of solution. Okay, so this question, okay, the density of 10.5 molal is 1.33 gram per ml at 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, calculate its mole fraction. Okay, kita kena calculate mole fraction. Okay, macam biasa, macam soalan tadi juga, we need to list down the formula that we going to use. Okay, so the molality, okay, so the molality of NaOH is equal to 10.5 molal. Okay, formula for molality is mole of NaOH solute divided by mass solvent or mass solution?
Mass solvent.
Okay, right. Mass of solvent, and the mass of solvent must always be in kilogram. Okay, so the density of NaOH is equal to 1.33 gram per ml. Okay, which is the formula is given by mass of NaOH solution. Okay, solution over volume of NaOH solution. Okay, so the first question, awak kena assume the first question ask you to find the mole fraction. Okay, so let's say I have a beaker. Okay, and inside the beaker saya ada NaOH aqueous solution. Okay, dalam NaOH solution, what is the solute? Solute dia yang mana satu? Solute dia.
NaOH.
Okay, solute is NaOH. So this one is the solute. Solvent?
H2O.
Okay, correct. So the solvent is the H2O. So if you want to calculate the mole fraction, so that means if you want to calculate the mole fraction of NaOH, okay, so is mole of NaOH divided by mole NaOH plus mole water. Okay, plus mole water. Okay, however, if you refer back to the question, kita tak ada pun direct information yang kita boleh gunakan nak cari mole of NaOH. Okay, so if you want to find the mole of NaOH, okay, kita nak cari daripada mana? Kalau kita refer dekat dua formula ni, okay, kita mole of NaOH kita boleh dapat daripada mana? Molality or density?
Molality.
Okay, molality. Because from molality, we can directly get the mole of solute. However, mass of solvent is not given in the question. Okay, kalau tak diberi, kita nak buat apa?
Assume.
Okay, awak tengok. Mass of solvent is in kilogram. Okay, what is the easiest number that you can assume for the mass?
100 gram.
100 gram tak boleh sebab dia
1000 gram.
1000 gram. Okay, 1000 gram bersamaan berapa kilogram?
1 kilogram.
Awak assume je lah 1 kilo. Sebab kan molality kan mesti dalam kilo kan. Awak assume je 1 kilo. Awak nak assume 2 pun tak kisah. Dia akan dapat jawapan yang sama tak? Tapi nak senang hidup, kita assume 1 kilo. So, assume mass of solvent is 1 kilogram. Yeah, assume the mass of solvent is 1 kilogram. So from the molality equal to mole NaOH solute over mass of solvent. Mass of solvent is 1 kilogram. So that means your mole NaOH solute is equal to 10.5 mole. Okay, so now kita boleh dapat dah. So ni 10.5 mole. Okay, ni 10.5 mole. Tapi we still need to find the mole of water. Okay, mole of water kita nak dapat daripada mana? Clue dia ada dalam yang saya tunjuk. Mole of water tu awak nak dapat daripada mana?
Guna mass yang kita assume tadi, lepas tu divide dengan molar mass H2O.
Yes, correct. Betul. Bagus. So, sebab kita dah assume mass solvent. Mass solvent is 1 kilogram. So, from the mass, we can find the number of mole by dividing the molar mass. So mass mole water is equal to 1000 gram over molar mass water, which is 18 gram per mole. So if you calculate, then the mole of water is 55.56 mol. Okay, so awak dah dapat sekarang, kita boleh masukkan dalam formula. So 55.56 mol. Okay, so what is the mole fraction? So calculate, kira. So the mole fraction of NaOH awak dapat berapa?
0.159.
So 0.159. Okay, ada unit tak?
Mol.
Mole. Tak. Mole fraction ada unit ke tak? Mole fraction.
Tak ada.
Okay, remember mole fraction does not have any unit. Reason sebab apa? Sebab kita dah cancel outkan dah unit on the numerator and also denominator. So this is your answer. Okay, boleh ni?
Boleh,
Boleh.
sir.
Okay, senang lagi kan? Senang je. Tak susah pun kan, miss. Okay, so second part of the question ask you to calculate the percentage by mass of NaOH. Okay, so we write down the equation first. So the percentage by mass of NaOH is equal to mass of NaOH solute over mass of NaOH solution multiplied by 100. Okay, so dari mana kita nak dapat mass of solute tu? Kita dapat daripada mana?
Molality.
Number of moles solute.
Daripada molality boleh, tapi kalau awak ambil pada molality, awak kena repeat balik calculation yang ni. Sebab macam ada seorang cakap tadi, kita dah ada kan mole NaOH solute kan. So from number of mole, can you convert into mass? Boleh tak kita convert kepada mass? Boleh.
Mass.
Yes, correct. By multiply with the molar mass. Okay, so that means the mass of NaOH solute is equal to, okay, the mole is 10.5. Okay, and the molar mass of NaOH is 40 gram per mole. Okay, so the mass of NaOH solute is 420 gram. Okay, how about the mass of solution? Kita nak dapat daripada mana mass of solution?
Tambah mass of NaOH yang kita dapat dengan mass of H2O yang kita assume tadi.
Okay, kenapa awak nak tambahkan dua-dua tu?
Sebab nak dapatkan mass of solution.
Okay, solution tu, dalam solution mesti ada apa?
Solute tambah solvent.
Okay, betul. Sebab tu dia kita tambah. Yeah, remember that in order to form a solution, we need to have the solute and solvent. Okay, so that means the percentage by mass of NaOH is equal to 420 gram. Okay, mass solution is equal to solute plus solvent. Okay, the solute is 420 gram and the solvent, okay, kita assume tadi solvent tadi, kita assume mana? Kita assume tadi? Kita assume 1 kilo. So, 1000 gram. So, multiply by 100. So, the mass, so the percentage by mass of NaOH is berapa?
29.58%.
Okay, correct. So 29.58%. So this is your final answer. Okay, boleh ni? Boleh follow lagi?
Boleh, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, the last one. Okay, ni yang last. Okay, after this saya akan bagi awak masa lah untuk siapkan tutorial. Okay, the molarity of the solution. Okay, molarity of NaOH is equals to mole of NaOH solute divided by the volume of solution. Okay, the mole of NaOH solute kita dah ada, which is 10.5. This one is 10.5 mole. However, we still need to find the volume of the solution. Okay, daripada mana nak cari volume solution tu? Kalau kita ada daripada dua ni, daripada mana? Density?
Density.
Yes, correct. Density, because the mass of solution kita dah ada. So density is 1.33 gram per ml. Okay, is equal to mass solution is 1420 gram. Yang mass solute tambah mass solvent tu over volume solution. So the volume is 1067.67 ml. Okay, now we have the volume, so we can find the molarity, which is 10.5 mole divided by, so we need to convert this one to liter, so 1.067 liter. So if you calculate, okay, what is the molarity of the, NaOH, molarity of NaOH berapa? Kalau kira
9.84.
okay, unit
Molar.
okay, molar. Okay, dah settle. Okay, boleh ni?
Boleh, sir.
Alright, so okay, kejap lagi kita akan stopkan meet and then awak boleh continue with tutorial lah. Awak boleh continue with tutorial. Okay, cuma kalau awak tengok classroom, dalam classroom, okay, okay, kalau awak tengok classroom, awak awak buka yang appendix tutorial ni, awak buka folder ni, saya ada upload satu dokumen semalam. Okay, after this, any calculation for the relative atomic mass, awak guna yang dalam table ni je. Sebab this is the same thing yang macam dalam exam. Yang sama yang macam dalam exam. So awak gunakan mass yang diberi dalam table ni saja. So supaya tak jelas, sebab kalau different books might have different just in terms of decimal places. So for example, kalau oxygen, kalau standard oxygen kita guna 16, tapi ada setengah buku yang dia tulis 15.9. So nak standard, awak guna je table of relative atomic mass ni. Yang bawah dia adalah constant yang kita akan gunakan untuk for the next few chapters. Okay, boleh?
Boleh, sir.
Boleh, sir.
Okay, so kalau tak ada apa-apa, okay, kita stop meet sekarang. So ada masa ni awak siapkan tutorial. So if you have any further question, feel free to PM me dekat Telegram or WhatsApp lah. Okay, semua okay? Boleh
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Boleh, sir.
Okay, so kalau okay, so
sorry,
yes.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, how many marks for this question, please?
Normally it's 4 or 5 marks for this kind of question.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, and make sure you write down the assumption, because normally the assumption will give you 1 mark. Assumption akan bagi 1 markah. Yeah, so 5
Thank you,
or 6.
sir.
Alright, welcome. Okay, yang lain ada soalan? The rest? Tak ada Okay, kalau tak ada, kita stop sekarang Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.